My name is Lisa, and I'm going to be doing a lesson for our kindergarten classroom. This would be a 3-day lesson, so the first day what we would discuss is what a solid and a liquid is. It would be a science lesson. We would talk about using different materials and different objects. The children would come up with their own definition for what a solid and a liquid is. We would chart it in the classroom, and we would leave it up for the children to refer back to it later. The second day, we would go on to read Bartholomew and the Oobleck by Dr. Seuss. This would lead us into the third lesson, which I am going to get into right now. So the lesson would be how to make Oobleck. And the children would be able to figure out whether Oobleck is a solid or a liquid based on experimenting and exploring with different materials about the substance. So first, what I would do is I would refer back to solids and liquids, and we would talk about the chart and remind the children what a solid and liquids are. Then we would put them in groups of 5, and we would use the different materials to make the Oobleck. So first you would need a bowl. Next you would need 2 cups of cornstarch. You would need 3 drops of food coloring, and you would need 2 cups of water, which you would stir in gradually. You would probably need a more child-friendly spoon than this, but this is what it would come out to. So first, when you look at it, it does look like a solid, a liquid. When you lift it, you can see that it's a solid. It's kind of hard, but we'll get it. So when you lift it, it looks like a solid. So the children would be playing with it, using their hands, using their materials, such as cookie cutters, a plastic knife. They would be using a rolling pin. They would be using their hands. And I would be guiding them through the process by asking them different questions. Does it bounce? Can you roll it in a ball? What happens when you pick it up in your hand? Is it sticky? Does it drip? So what is it? So then we would go back to the rug, and we would discuss what their findings were after using the different materials. What did they think it was? Is it a solid or a liquid? And we would have a discussion. Then to assess them, the children would go back to their seats, and they would draw a picture of the experiments they used and how they came up with, was it a solid or a liquid? Or is it actually both? So based on this, the Mooney book, I thought this lesson would be appropriate because in kindergarten, children are very curious. They're constantly looking to touch things, they're always looking to play with things, and they're looking to learn about new things. So Piaget mentions that children learn best when they're doing things themselves and they're creating their own understanding of what is going on. So by exploring with the Oobleck, they're doing it on their own and they're learning through themselves what Oobleck actually is, instead of me telling them what it is, instead of me going over it and showing them, see how it moves. They're figuring out for themselves what it is. And that's what Piaget would want them to do. The lesson allows the children to explore for themselves what it is by using all the materials and creating their own ideas. So I'm only here to guide them through the process. They're here to figure out on their own. So thank you, and I hope you enjoyed the lesson.